Well, it was a different game today, certainly here in the Euros in Hungary. The scoreboard saying 1-0 against us. Does that sum it up, though?
I think we had to make a few changes today, obviously with the view of the semi-final tomorrow. But I don't think it's a fair reflection on the scoreline. Having said that, Padania are a very technical team, and at times they played really, really well. In particular, they've got 3 or 4, really top-class players.
Seamus, you're captain today. How's it for you?
Yeah, it's hard playing 2 games today, but it's a bit disappointing we lost. But we rested a few players, like Bassi said. So
yeah, there's quite. Tell us, big turnaround there, wasn't there? New faces starting today.
Well, there's a game. We tried to recover from being 1-0 down, and we had a couple of chances towards the end where perhaps we might have done a little bit better. But then if fatigue's kicking in, then it's very, very difficult. But we made a lot of changes on the basis of the semi-final being tomorrow.
Explain to people what this means now. How's it fit into the final part of this programme?
What it means is we're now runner-up of our group, which means we go into a game tomorrow either against County Nice or Feldebek.
And that's what you decide tonight, isn't it?
That game's coming later, so a bonus for us perhaps that whoever plays tonight is not going to get as much time to rest as we are. We're going to get only a couple of hours, albeit, but at the same time, rest is rest.
So who would you like to play? That's the question. It's not counting these.
Well, I think having seen what's happened today, really, I think County Nice are the best team in the competition. So if you had to make a choice, you'd like to play Feldebek. But I think Nice will roll over Feldebek quite comfortably today, unless Feldebek try and just play for a draw, which means they top the group. And if they top the group, then happy days for us, with the team that we want to play.
Yeah. Anyway, back to today. I mean, it was about 10 minutes in when that first goal, the big goal happened. Did that knock your confidence?
No, I don't think so. I think a few new faces in the team kind of interrupted the flow of how we were playing, but like you said, it's not too bad.
It was hot out there. People were needing water. A lot of water was going on, and there was a bit of handbags as usual in these sort of games. The Italians have a feisty spirit as well, and you're giving good back.
I think the Italians play the game that they play very well, and they know how to control a game in that way. They're obviously, fully experienced at the things that they do, whereas we're just learning all the time. We learned a little more from last year, but we can only improve on what we're doing, providing we play these competitions on a regular basis. But today was it was an experience for us.
And what was the chat at half-time like?
It's pretty much the same as yesterday. We really need to get an angle on the way the referees handle the game. And I think that's a massive point. I mean, it's not sour grapes, and we're not complaining that we lost because we've lost to a great team. But the way they referee the game and what is a foul and what isn't a foul, it's not very consistent. I mean, if somebody gets booked for a slide tackle who's clearly played the ball first, it seems like you're not even allowed to compete for a ball on occasions, and on other occasions you can grab somebody around the waist and throw them on the floor and nothing's done. So from pillar to post, you don't know what you're doing.
Well, I mean, Dicker made some controversial comments with us here yesterday about the standard of the refereeing. I mean, as a player, what do you think?
Yeah, I think the referees are a bit soft. Like, they like to read the dive from the Italians and whatever. They like a dive, so it's a bit disappointing the referees don't pick up on it.
You've now got to get everyone in the right mode for the next game. How do you do that? Anything in particular, or is it just go back and have a few words?
Well, I don't think that's going to be too difficult, because the last game is the last game, and if we get through tomorrow, then there's another game. So realistically, we've just got to go out there and give it our best tomorrow. Let's not forget, everybody's tired here. We could be playing one of these teams, and if that becomes the game that we saw today, 2 or 3 players could have missed a game. They could get injured.
And this is it. Too many games too quickly for you.
We had Steve Ryden where his shoulders completely popped out today. And again, you don't get a free kick for that. If someone's been brought down, the shoulder comes out and there's no free kick. But
well, ideally, you need a rest day, right, in between here.
That would be ideal, but unfortunately, time constraints don't always allow that.
You're nodding there as well.
Yeah, I'm upset. Can't wait to get in the ice bath.
Right. Okay. Well,
Padania did have a day of rest, yes, because of the way the groups are drawn. Yes. So whether that made a difference, maybe a little, but not a great deal. I thought in the second half, they sat back deep and they tried to hit us on the break, and I just felt that they defended well. We could have had a little bit more quality, which maybe get us a goal. If we get a goal, then it's very hard for them to pick themselves up again.
Okay, well, join us here tomorrow, the same time, same channel. and you know, who knows, huh?
Cheers, Paul.
Be positive.